This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for Wednesday, August 14th, 2024. I'm Marek Mazurek. At Indiana University East, BOSS stands for Business Opportunities for Self-Starters, and for 18 years, one man has led the university's entrepreneurship program. That man is Tim Scales, and he's proud of the work he's done over the years helping young people think about business in new ways.
To truly understand what entrepreneurship is all about, how it works, and how to bring their ideas, create their ideas, and bring it to the market. I get them out of the classroom a lot of times. I get them in touch with the entrepreneurs that have already been out there. So they get to see those successful entrepreneurs. They get to see how excited they are, how passionate they are, and then they want to be a part of it as well.
The BOSS program teaches Wayne County High School students how to create a business plan. Scales says he plans to create a new course meant for upperclassmen in college. Notre Dame recently became the first collegiate partner in Comcast NBC Universal Sports Tech Initiative. Sports Tech is an innovation accelerator for companies merging sports and technology. The idea was originally just a tech accelerator, but NBC quickly realized that applications were over-indexing towards sports-focused tech companies, which shifted the primary focus of the program. New Notre Dame athletic director Pete Bavacqua was a former chairman of NBC Sports, and NBC Sports Next president Will McIntosh said that existing relationship makes the partnership a good fit.
They actually might be the biggest beneficiary from this because almost every company we bring into a given class could have applicability. That's what's exciting about this, the brand of Notre Dame, what that brings with it.
Through the program, Notre Dame is working with companies to improve its athletic and media operations. From the number one source in Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana, your bold future starts here. IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, our Engage Indiana events take place in every region of the state. Discover when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/engage.
Building on initiatives to increase access to higher education, Indiana University Fort Wayne is offering direct admission to select students in Fort Wayne community schools. The initiative is called Seamless Enrollment, and it allows students at the public high school system in Fort Wayne to automatically be admitted to IU Fort Wayne if they have a GPA of 2.0 or higher. IU's campus in Fort Wayne focuses on health professions, including nursing, medicine, dentistry, and public health. IU has piloted seamless enrollment initiatives for other of its campuses in the state. For example, students in Indianapolis public schools who earn a 3.0 GPA or higher are now automatically accepted into IU Indy if they want to go there. Indianapolis-based financial wellness firm Your Moneyline has secured $4.5 million in venture funding to help build an artificial intelligence-powered financial coaching tool. The Series A funding was led by Alos Ventures, which has offices in both Carmel and Cincinnati. Peter Dunn, also known as Pete the Planner, is a frequent IBJ guest, and he's the founder and CEO of Your Moneyline. Since about 2018, the company is focused on selling its financial education and coaching services to employers. The company currently has about 300 customers. Businesses, schools, hospital systems, and others hire Your Moneyline to provide financial coaching as a free benefit to employees. Dunn insists the AI tool won't replace Your Moneyline's live financial coaches. Instead, it will help these coaches work more effectively. Year-over-year inflation reached its lowest level in more than 3 years in July, the latest sign that the worst price spike in 4 decades is fading and setting up the Federal Reserve for an interest rate cut in September. Wednesday's report from the Labor Department showed that consumer prices rose just 0.2% from June to July after dropping slightly the previous month for the first time in 4 years. Measured from a year earlier, prices rose just 2.9%, which is the mildest year-over-year inflation figure since March of 2021. The government says nearly all of July's inflation reflected higher rental prices and other housing costs, a trend that, according to real-time data, is easing. As a result, housing costs should rise more slowly in the coming months, contributing to lower inflation. Junior Achievement of Central Indiana this week announced the 4 laureates who will be inducted into the Central Indiana Business Hall of Fame. The honorees will be recognized at the organization's gala event on November 7th at the Indiana Roof Ballroom in downtown Indianapolis. The 2024 honorees are Gail Bordeaux, President and CEO of Elevance Health, Rick Fuson, Senior Advisor to the Chairman of Pacer Sports and Entertainment, Tony Kanaan, who's the winner of the 2013 Indy 500, and Dennis Murphy, president and CEO of Indiana University Health. The Central Indiana Business Hall of Fame was established in 1989 to honor outstanding men and women who epitomize personal and professional success and have had notable impact on the Central Indiana community. Longtime Indiana Golf Executive Director Mike David is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast hosted by Gary Dick, presented by PNC. A weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Mark Mazurek for Inside Indiana Business Radio On Demand.